Most people believe that escaping the middle class requires a high-paying job, an inheritance, or pure luck. But Warren Buffett, one of the richest and most respected investors in the world, proves otherwise. Despite having a net worth in the billions, Buffett has always lived simply. He still resides in the same modest house he bought in 1958 for just $31,500 and prefers McDonald's breakfasts over luxury dining. But don't let his frugality fool you. His wealth-building strategy is one of the most powerful financial formulas ever created. The secret to financial success isn't complicated. It's built on a set of timeless habits that anyone can follow, no matter their income. If you're stuck in the middle class and want to change your financial future, here's Warren Buffett's simple formula to escape the middle class. Number 1. Pay yourself first. Buffett isn't the first or the only one to recommend paying yourself first, but he's a vocal advocate of it. Buffett approaches the problem of prioritizing savings through wise budgeting. As the billionaire puts it, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. The idea behind this philosophy is that if you wait to sock away savings until after you've spent all your money in a given month, it's highly likely that you'll find there's nothing left. But if you instead save your money first, you'll have to budget what's left so that it stretches to cover all of your expenses. This serves the dual purpose of forcing you to cut down on needless expenditures, while at the same time forcing you to build up savings, even on a smaller salary. Some middle-class Americans feel that they don't earn enough to save, but when you flip the equation on its head like Buffett suggests, you might find out that you can save much more than you imagine. It's a small shift in mindset, but it makes a massive difference over time. The ability to set aside money before you spend it is the foundation for financial security. Without this habit, even the best investment strategies won't help. Number 2. Reduce your unnecessary expenses. On the topic of budgeting, Buffett says that one of the keys to financial prosperity is simply to reduce your unnecessary expenses. How do you know which ones are unnecessary? If you force yourself to live on a tighter budget, you'll see right away which expenses you prioritize in life and which ones might be extra costs that you don't really need. People often underestimate how much money they waste on things that don't add value to their lives. Whether it's subscription services you rarely use, eating out frequently, impulse shopping, or buying name-brand items when generic versions work just as well, small savings add up over time. Buffett has always emphasized the importance of making intentional financial choices. While cutting back on luxuries doesn't mean depriving yourself, being mindful about what really matters can redirect thousands of dollars each year towards savings and investments. The challenge for most people is that they get caught in lifestyle inflation, spending more as they earn more. But those who follow Buffett's advice keep their expenses low and increase their savings rate, leading to financial freedom much faster. Over time, even a little amount of savings can build into a large amount. Number 3. Invest in the S&P 500. It's true that billionaire investors like Warren Buffett have something of a leg up over the average middle-class American when it comes to picking and choosing good investments. But that doesn't mean that you don't have access to wealth-building investments. The humble S&P 500 index, which can be bought cheaply through an exchange-traded fund, ETF, by anyone, has a remarkable record of putting even professional money managers to shame. According to Morningstar, the S&P 500 has outperformed the majority of U.S. large-cap fund managers for 14 years in a row. This is why Buffett has been quoted as saying that most investors should just consistently buy an S&P 500 low-cost index fund. Keep buying it through thick and thin, and especially through thin. Unlike risky investments or stock picking, index funds offer steady, long-term growth with minimal effort. They allow everyday investors to benefit from the success of the largest companies in America without needing expert-level knowledge of the market. By investing consistently and reinvesting dividends, an S&P 500 fund can turn small, regular investments into massive wealth over decades. Number 4, avoid consumer debt. If you budget properly and spend less than you earn, you should be able to avoid consumer debt. To Buffett, that is an essential piece of advice if you want to get ahead. Buffett himself says that he has an American Express card, which I got in 1964. But I pay cash 98% of the time. If using cash is one of the tools that has helped Buffett remain wealthy, perhaps it's good enough for the middle class as well. Credit card debt, car loans, and high-interest personal loans can cripple your financial future. They keep you locked in a cycle where you're constantly paying for past purchases instead of building wealth for the future. While some forms of debt, like mortgages or business loans, can be used strategically, most consumer debt is simply an unnecessary drain on your finances. Avoiding debt means more of your money stays in your pocket, ready to be invested in your future. Number 5. Invest in yourself. In response to a question about the best investment at the 2023 Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting, Buffett told his audience, "The best thing you can do is to be exceptionally good at something. Whatever abilities you have can't be taken away from you. They can't actually be inflated away from you. So the best investment by far is anything that develops yourself, and it's not taxed at all." Buffett has also been quoted telling students, "I would pay you $100,000 for 10% of your earnings for the rest of your life," further emphasizing the tremendous asset that each person has in the form of their future earnings potential. For this reason, Buffett believes an investment in yourself is the best possible one available. Developing new skills, taking courses, expanding your knowledge, and improving your ability to generate income will pay greater dividends than almost any financial investment. By becoming more valuable in the marketplace, you can command higher salaries, create new opportunities, and build a stronger financial foundation for the future. Number 6. Live frugally, not miserably. After all of his advice about saving and making tough choices, Buffett still insists that you need to live a balanced, enjoyable life. If you live so frugally that you make your entire life miserable, then what's the point? While Buffett endorses focusing on long-term gains rather than short-term goals, he suggests that you balance your life between saving for something and still enjoying the moment. Financial discipline should enhance your life, not make it stressful. The goal is not just to build wealth, but to create a future where you have financial freedom and security without feeling like you're missing out today. Being mindful of spending, saving, and investing wisely is important, but so is enjoying the journey. Warren Buffett didn't build his wealth overnight, and neither will you. But by following his simple formula, spending wisely, investing early, avoiding debt, and focusing on long-term growth, you can set yourself on the path to financial freedom. The middle class stays trapped because they focus on short-term comfort, while the wealthy build their future with discipline and smart money decisions. The choice is yours. Will you keep working for money, or will you start making money work for you? Start applying these principles today, and your financial future will look completely different in the years to come. If you found this valuable and want more insights on building wealth, subscribe now and stay ahead with the best financial wisdom. Don't just watch, take action, and start your journey to financial success today.